I made one Twitter thread and I might make about one more, maybe two more, most likely just one more, if one more. And then I'm done with work stuff for the day. And then I might go to the gym. I don't know, I'm feeling lazy. My husband's mad at me because I keep feeding these birds, and pigeons started coming to our backyard, like a lot of them, and sometimes they poop. But right now they were like all waiting outside for me, like wondering where the food was. So I have to feed them. I had my period yesterday, so I'm just lazy. Good morning. Basically yesterday I didn't record anymore, but I did do all of my Saturn sign series threads in one day almost. That's like 12 threads, and each thread had like 14 to 16 paragraphs. So I'm really proud of myself, but yeah, definitely go check that out if you haven't already. And then what am I doing? I'm going to Hot Works. I'm going to my workout place because I haven't worked out in like 4 days, and I'm blaming it on like the fact that the last 2 days I've had my period and I've just felt like so wiped out and so tired. This is day 3 of my period, but I'm gonna go because mental health wise I need to go. I feel like when I don't go lately I feel worse about myself, so I have to go. But yeah, I got so much content done yesterday, so today I might just focus on YouTube a little bit because I feel like YouTube's a little neglected for me this month. And tomorrow's Friday, and usually on Fridays are my recording days, but because tomorrow is my hair appointment, although I think it's later in the day, so I might still get some work done, I'm trying to like clear my schedule so that I can just relax, because tomorrow is also the anniversary of my dog's passing. It'll be a year that he's been gone, and I just know that I'm gonna be like very emotional, so yeah. But anyways, going to How It Works. I got back from the gym, I showered, I did my hair, and then I was like, maybe I should do my makeup talking to you guys, but like a get ready with me thing, except I'm sure I'm not gonna record it correctly and you're not gonna see like the quality of the makeup I use correctly, but just, we don't have to talk about that. Putting my hair back. Actually, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Now I'm blind. And also like I'm still not fitness wise where I'd like to be. But first I'm just going to put some kind of face oil. This is the Niacinamide Zinc Serum by Glossier. I bought it at TJ Maxx for I don't know how much, probably like $5. With having like modern day internet, modern day access to so much information, is that there's always so much conflicting information online about skincare. Like dermatologists will be like face toners are trash, and then they'll be like all oils do the same thing, like nothing really works, the only thing that works is SPF and retinol. And then other people will say like the complete opposite, so you're like, oh, which is it, bestie? Which one is it? Something that I've always like had a thing with, which maybe you will think is strange. I love this. It's very pricey. It's a Color Science Face Shield SPF, tinted SPF. It's very pricey, but it's like an SPF tinted moisturizer that like works like a foundation. And as someone, like, I've always hated foundation. I've always hated like very heavy like things that just sit on my skin. I've always had like a weird thing with that, which is probably why I don't wear makeup every day. But long story short, I've never been a foundation girly. I've always been like a SPF girly. I mean, not SPF, tinted moisturizer. And I used to use like the BB cream, and I still do, Maybelline BB cream. Some girl on TikTok like back in 2020 recommended the this Color Science one, because she's like a skincare girl with beautiful skin in her mid-30s. Granted, that's still young, but you know. Long story short, I got it and I love it. I feel like it just like looks very natural. I should have probably put a little on my neck. It does get a little bit orangey on my skin, because I feel like I'd have to like squat to basically show you guys my face. Or maybe I should like bring up a little chair. Then the girlies on TikTok told me that I should be contouring before I conceal, so that's what we're doing. Bronzer. And I was actually recommended to buy this. It's matte bronzer baked. I don't know. I was recommended to buy this one for my wedding makeup when I like told Sephora I was doing my own makeup. Hold on, now Pancake wants to come in. Anyways, I do contour probably very wrong, and I'm just like burping. That's great. I don't know. I already have a pointy chin. I am insecure about this little area. Clearly I have a huge schnoz, and I'm like very bad at contouring my nose. Like, you would think that me out of all people would learn how to contour my nose, but I have a huge forehead also. So I do this thing because I heard that's supposed to help. Does it? I don't know. That's a good question. And then I'm gonna like double cheek contour. This little egg I never used. It came in a boxy charm. Splash that with water. Me breathing. Do people like talk while they do this? Hey guys, so no, I don't know what to say. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, my nose contour game is not on point. So like, if you are even watching this, comment below and tell me how to make my nose contour game on point. Maybe I'll try to do like a little vloggy vlog of me reading a book today. I've always wanted to do a book vlog. They look so fun. I wonder if like anyone even gives a shit about them. I feel like I only watch book vlogs if I like want to see like a book I haven't read yet, or a book I'm reading and I want to see how other people are responding to it. That's the only time I watch a book vlog. I don't know if I like would watch a book vlog about a book that I have like, it's not like on my radar kind of thing. On camera it doesn't really look like anything, which like granted in real life it also doesn't really look that much like anything, but we're doing things. Of course I have the Shape Tape, but then I also have another Tarte one. It's like their Tarte C one. And like back in the day when I was like in my early 20s, I thought the C one was so cool. I wasn't making money that I'm making now, and I was making like $300 paychecks every 2 weeks, and I was like part-time, and I was very, you know, I was younger. I wasn't making like money that you would make when you're close to 30. So long story short, I remember like walking through Sephora every day, because like my house was in this apartment complex that like you could walk through the mall to get to. I remember like walking through Sephora every day and like looking at it, like the whole line of the Tarte C stuff. I still never like really went back and bought any of it. I did buy some of the stuff, but I would never like be able to have the money to like buy a bunch of it, if that makes sense. Like I would buy like one thing and it was like my big splurge for the month. It's funny how like you go through so many different chapters in your life. But long story short, it was like really special to me. So like when I bought this, I was like, ooh, fancy. Even though like for some people they would be like, okay. And then we are blending. I put it on my lid because I have a lot of veins. I don't know why, I came out like super veiny, which is really weird because like I don't think my mom or my dad have this. Like I have a... Growing up, before J.K. Rowling was a problematic see you next Tuesday, obviously Harry Potter was big for millennials. I'm a millennial, and like I have this lightning bolt like vein, and it looks like the Harry Potter scar, but like it's huge. Like I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it, but I don't know, it's hard to like, maybe when you have to be really close to me, but kids used to point it out to me all the time. So long story short, they would call it like a Harry Potter vein. Harry Potter didn't have a vein, he had a scar, but we don't have to talk about that anymore because author had to ruin everything. Anyways, put more bronzer on. Oh wait, no, actually I want to do liquid blush. I keep forgetting to do liquid blush before I set things, and then it looks kind of patchy. This one, Rare Beauty, because we are a Selena girly in this house. We're not a Bieber girly in this house. We're not a Hailey Bieber girly in this house. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, I just like little dab right there, little dab right there. Basically, I want to look frostbitten. I might put some right here just because I said that. I go like this. I wonder if like I've just been going through so many topics. I have extreme ADD, so I don't know if that's transparent. I also have a Gemini Mars at 29 degrees. And it is my planetary chart ruler, which by the way, your planetary chart ruler is the most important part of your whole natal chart. So I hope you know that. Basically, the planet that rules your rising sign is the movie genre of your chart. Think of your natal chart like a movie. That is your genre of movie. And the planet that rules that chart is like the tone of the whole chart. So it like dictates what the movie genre is, what movie you are. So like if you have a Venus chart ruler, if you're a Taurus or Libra rising, you have Venus as your chart ruler. And then whatever sign that's in, it also tells you a whole story. So like, for example, I have an Aries rising. The planet Mars rules my natal chart, but my Mars is in Gemini, which makes me crazy. No, I'm just kidding. But am I though? Bronzer, and then we're going to set this. Actually looks like a lot of product in person, so I'm gonna stop. Oh yeah. Oh wait, by the way, I didn't show you my bronzer. Too Faced. I'm pretty sure we don't like Too Faced. I just like that it smells like chocolate. That's why I bought it. We don't like Too Faced, and I'm pretty sure it's problematic. I know like the owners are assholes. I don't know. I don't remember the politics. Actually, for this one I'm gonna use these eggs because a lot of people are using them. But I probably shouldn't have used this brush because I just used it for my bronzer. We're ignoring him, okay? Just ignore him. Don't give him attention. He doesn't deserve it. I basically have children. Bradley's acting up. Ignore him. Super blushy look. Maybe some falsies. Maybe not even falsies, honestly. I'm kind of over it. Well, they really do make my look so much better. But I'm gonna use Milani. Probably fill in my eyebrows. I kind of want this like light pink look. I feel like when I wear too many like heavy colors, I feel like I've aged myself. And also like, I feel like my Middle Eastern features are very like harsh. How many times do I say like? No, they're not. You're eccentric. Alright, like pointy features. So I like to soften my features so that I don't scare the white people. My workout place today. Oh wait, I have some. I'll tell you first. Let me set the scene at my workout place. It's like a sauna workout place. It's called Hot Works. And they have like a bunch of locations all over America-ish, I think. But long story short, it's like a sauna workout place. And you have like a little cycle bike or different equipment in different rooms. But the one I was in was a cycle bike room. And the instructions like outside, like all the signs everywhere say like, please spray the equipment before and after use. And they have a disinfectant spray, and then they have an essential oil spray so that it doesn't smell funky in there because you're in a sauna. You know, you're doing HIIT workouts in a sauna, and there up to 3 people can be in a pod at the same time. But it's usually not likely. It's just like 3 people can book it at the same time if they want to, but usually you get it to yourself. Unfortunately, I didn't today, but I went late, so I blame it on that. I get in there, and I'm working out. I'm doing my thing. I sprayed my machine before I got in, and then this girl came in like shortly after me, and she was just doing like a light puddling thing, which I don't judge her, you know, work out how you want to work out. But I just noticed that she was like, she had like all the accessories of TikTok, like someone that like decks out and all this stuff, but she wasn't really working out. She was just kind of like texting and like lightly biking, and I was like, oh, she's probably like a valley girl, you know, whatever. And I was like sweating. I was like, oh, like I couldn't breathe. I was just like drenched in sweat. I'm like, oh. Like I felt like a woolly mammoth compared to her, because she was like all like prissy and just like, you know, beautiful girl. We both have Stanley cups, so I'm like, okay, I look cool too. Like I just want her to think I'm cool because I have no friends. So at the end of my workout, I'm in there for like 45 minutes, and each class is like 15 minutes. So she was in there with me for like 3 classes. But finally I get out because I'm doing like hardcore cardio the whole time, and she's not. She's like just like cycling, which is fine. I'm just explaining like I did a lot. I'm ready to leave. And I always spray down my equipment before I leave, and then put a little essential oil spray in the room because it could get funky. And I also had this other incident another time, but I'll tell you that later. So anyways, I go to leave the room, and I'm spraying the equipment, and she's like, don't spray that, please. That's really not good for us, and I'm gonna have to keep air out the pod now. Like, it's really not good to breathe chemicals. Like, really bad things could happen if you breathe those chemicals. And one of them is like essential oils, and the other spray is just a disinfectant for the equipment, because you gotta clean equipment after you use it. And it's also like the company's disinfectant. So I'm not confrontational. I will please you. I will tell you everything you want to hear, because I just don't like awkward conversations. So I was just like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't know that. I will never do that again. I mean, I will, but I just won't do it if she's around, you know. So but yeah, she was basically just like, please don't spray please don't spray, don't clean up after yourself. And I'm like, ma'am, I sweated all over this, what do you mean? But I don't know, it's very strange. I could see how like overspraying could be annoying with like sauna, so like maybe it could be you shut the door, it's like you're trapped in with all the disinfectant, but that's the rules. That's what they tell you every time every time you walk around the faculty, it says that. So yeah, I don't know. So anyways, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face off camera. I'm done with recording while I do makeup. Several hours later. Look at my desk, it's so cute. Look at that. I love it. It's all fake. I'm too lazy to take care of anything other than myself. I just realized that today is not a Friday. It's a Thursday. Which means I have Patreon messages to do. But I did get ready in case I want to make some content today, because just why not? Yeah, so I'm gonna do my Patreon messages now. This is a very dysfunctional Thursday. Usually I don't get ready, but sometimes I work until like 8 p.m, so I'm not too threatened by how late it is. And now I'm just going to start on Patreon. Love it. Love it. Hi. I suck at vlogging. I suck at doing this. So this is Friday. This should be the fun day where I'm getting my makeup on and I'm doing my hair and I'm making TikToks and YouTubes. But we are 3 days into March, meaning the first week of March is always the busiest for me on Patreon. I have like 60 readings to do, and that's just at 9 a.m. That doesn't account for the messages that are about to come in throughout the day. So I've decided to not do a recording day, even though I'm literally like 2 weeks behind on YouTube content. Like, I'm hoping that I'm going to just record a bunch of content within this week for YouTube and then like launch like 6 videos on Patreon. That would be nice. But until then, today is a Patreon day. Just messages. That's my only job today, because I'm taking the day off of recording yet again to do this. So I'm hoping that I'll get extra work done, and then yeah. Also, like, I realized that my last day of clips was literally just ASMR or something, because I did not talk to you guys. But yeah. Anyways.